Okay, so this is really interesting, right? I got Kafka. It's a TV series, and it is yeah, basically it's based on Kafka. I mean, the name says it all, right? It's about Franz Kafka, right? And it's the 100th anniversary of Kafka's death, right? That's the whole thing here. 100th anniversary. So yeah, we got this new 6-part TV series. Now, I don't usually watch subtitled stuff, right? But Kafka's so interesting. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna check it out. Now, I only checked out one episode because the subtitles, there's no solid background, so it makes it difficult. But I did the first episode, which was called Max. Okay. It is directed by David Schalko, who also co-wrote the series with Daniel Kehlmann, right? And it is based on Reiner Stach's autobiography. Yeah, because auto means it's on you, right? Yes, no. So he Reiner Stach's biography of Kafka, which is kind of perceived as the definitive one. Now, what's really interesting, as I said, I watched the first episode, Max, but each episode is named after a significant person in Kafka's life. So Max was his best friend. Episode 2 is Felice. Episode 3 is family. Episode 4 is office. Episode 5 is Milena. And episode 6 is Dora, right? So yeah, it just makes it really interesting. I thought that's a really interesting approach. Now, yeah, the cast of the episode, we have Joel Basman as Franz Kafka. David Cross is Max Bond, Kafka's best friend. Nicholas Ofczarek is Herman Kafka. That's his dad, I believe. Marie Lo Sellen is Julie Kafka. Marisi Regner is Utla Kafka. Robert Stadluber is Felix Walsh. Tobias Bambushk is Oscar Boom. Christian Friedel is Franz Welfel. Michael Martins is Erhala. Gerard Lieberman is Lederman. Raymond Walsh is also Lederman. Daniel Kehlmann is Arthur Schultzel. Charlie Hubner is Rala Holt. Robert Palfrada is Pashinger. And Lawrence Roop is Kurt Wolf. Right, so the episode is 45 minutes, and the gist is this. All right, the first episode is about Kafka's friend Max Brod. He is a recognized writer, full of energy and ideas, but his biggest project is to achieve fame for his friend Franz. This is a kind of reverse Amadeus constellation. Brod tries with all his might to help his difficult friend who never returns artistic recognition or support to his most loyal patron. Brod is a manic womanizer, always involved in several affairs. He's a warm-hearted person and the energy and power center of the story. Unfortunately, he's not a good writer a fact of which Kafka is well aware. Right now, now we jump around with time, right? Because we have Brood as his older self leaving. Like, him and his wife are on board the train, and the Nazis stop it, right? So we see all of this happening because Kafka had told Brood to destroy his work, but Brood didn't, right? So we see, these different time frames and these different things, but we see this, friendship between the two of them. And as I said, like, Kafka is this kind of not aloof, but he is very much matter of fact, right? And he's not there to give out praise or anything like that. He'll say what he's feeling, which is very different to Brood, right? But we see this friendship working, and Brood is the one who is encouraging Kafka to write, right? But Kafka's this, he's kind of a perfectionist, and he's just like, I tried to write and it was terrible, so I destroyed it all. Like, he's that kind of person. So it's very interesting watching this dynamic, right? Seeing them navigate things, and then just seeing the fact, like, Brood goes to these literary meetings, and he's like, oh yeah, here's some work. Also, I brought some work from my friends, and he's just putting all his friends over, right? Which is just like this huge thing. So we see all of this. Then we see Brood in the current day, right, being interviewed about Kafka and being asked all of these questions. But Brood edited Kafka's work, right? But we see the rationale behind it. So we have, I don't know, what, 3, 4 different time periods, but it's this really well done look at this relationship, right? This friendship. I think it's done really well. It's so enticing. I was so irritated that I couldn't. It is such a struggle with the subtitles because I wanted to do the rest of it. It was that enticing, right? It was that good. So I was just like, oh, I want to watch more. I really want to watch more. Damn it, I can't watch more. The acting was really good. I think they did a really nice job of creating a feel of the times, right? Each time period had its own feel, and I think that worked really well, really well. And we're dealing with all of this stuff that happened, and especially in the current time period with Brood. Now, obviously, it's not, when I said the current time period, it's not our time period, right? But it's the last time period that we see him in. Now he's asked questions, right? But they're not, I think they're not trying to pander here. They're not trying to create, sometimes you'll watch stuff, right? And it's meant to be set in the past. And we know a lot of the shit that goes down in the past, right? But they always give these answers to things like, oh, I've never been racist. I'm always this, or oh, I believe in women's rights, and it's just like, no, you didn't. What the fuck? What are we watching here? No, but with this Brood, the responses he gives to these questions, you believe it, right? It feels authentic because from everything we've seen of this person, that felt like the perfect response, right? That felt like what he would do. I really did enjoy this. I really did. So if you have the opportunity to watch it now, it debuted on the 6th of June on God damn it, was it Chai Flix? Right? It's a Jewish streaming platform. So if you've got a VPN, I'm sure you are probably on it. Or that's for the US. Now, if you're in the UK, it is showing on Channel 4, right? It's showing on Channel 4. It is showing on oh my gosh, I can't think of the channels. Like there's a whole it's all over the shop though. It's all over the shop. Yeah, or I put the the information on the website. But yeah, no, it's something worth watching, right? If you are intrigued by Kafka, right? You should definitely check it out. If you like biographies, I definitely recommend you checking it out, right? You know what I mean? Oh, and fun fact, people, at the moment, right? Chai, chai, chai flicks. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right? It's in the US and Canada, but they are going to be expanding to Britain, Australia, and New Zealand. So, you'll be able to get all of that good stuff, people. Right? So, yeah, I only watched the first episode, but off the back of that, I highly recommend this show. Right? So, people, if you have the opportunity, go watch Kafka.